Hi, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm just gonna tell you the documents that you need if you want to fly internationally. And this is from my experience flying with PAL from Davao to Manila to Los Angeles. So if you're interested to know more about it, just keep watching and it will start in 3, 2, 1. So it's been a year since COVID started and international travel hasn't been back to what it was before COVID, especially with all the change in COVID situation, the new strand and all that. So there's still a lot of documents that you have to prepare and provide the authorities if you want to travel. Unlike before, you just need your passport, your visa, and then you're fine. So this is from my experience again from Davao to Manila to LA, and I know I have a video that I released earlier. That was when I flew that same route in September. However, for January 2021, these requirements changed. It is more strict. There are a lot more things to do, unlike before it's just a swab test and you're ready to go. If you're flying in 2021, especially with the new COVID strand, there are more documents that you need with a lot more authorities to go to, or like a lot more government agencies that you should go to, and I am gonna share them to you. So first is the domestic travel from Davao to Manila. Once you're at the airport, you just need to show your medical certificate, your travel authority, and your ticket and a valid ID. So when I flew in September, I just got my travel authority at the airport, and that is still true even though I have my travel authority from my police station where I live. I saw a lot of people who just have their medical certificate and then had their travel authority processed at the airport, so that is still okay. The tricky part is your medical certificate, because it has to be from the city health office or your barangay health center. If you want to do the travel authority at the airport, make sure you have all the requirements that you need so they can process it easily for you. The requirements for the travel authority is medical certificate from the city health office, barangay clearance, although I know I did not provide a barangay clearance. That's because I went to the barangay police station where I live, so I think that's why it's not required. I'm not sure if the one who processed the travel authority at the airport was asked for that. And then if your destination LGU is on the restricted list, or if they're under ECQ or like the stricter ones, you have to provide an acceptance letter from the LGU that they will actually allow you to go into their territory. It's just 4 items, but getting those 4 items is really difficult, especially for me, because I went in during the holidays, and the first 14 days I was on quarantine, and then the other days is just basically holidays already. It's like New Year's Eve and all that, so it was really hard for me to go to the barangay and ask for the requirements, but I managed to do it. I processed my travel authority at the police station. Technically I should go to the Bunawan police station, but the real police station is closer geographically, so I went there and I just asked them to give me my travel authority. They said I should go to Bunawan, but then I kind of like, please, so they considered it and I got the travel authority from them. So I actually went to the police station in Toril. I was told that I should do it online, and they have this big tarp outside the police station with all the requirements and how to contact them online. It's on Facebook. I'm just gonna put the tarp here, but it's on Facebook. It's called Toril LSIOPN. That is the Facebook page or Facebook profile that you can chat with, and then you just have to send them the requirements that you have, and then they will send you back a PDF of your travel authority. For different situations like mine, I call them because I cannot find a barangay health center that's open because of the holidays. So I just got a medical certificate from a private doctor, and I just called them and asked them to just please consider it, because I really can't find anything, like any government health office that's open. So I called them at 0963-182-8411. So if you have certain conditions that you want them to consider, or you want to ask about the actual requirements in case this changed because of the new strand, you can call them at that number or chat them at that Facebook profile. The international travel is easier because they did not ask for a lot of documents. Departing Manila, you have to fill out a form from the Bureau of Immigration, and you can do it online, but you have to print it. But if you can't do that, it's okay, because once you check in Manila, you will be given a form. It's the same form printed out, and you just have to fill that up, and then they will collect it when boarding, or when you go to your boarding gates. Arriving in LA, you have to fill out an online form, and it's just a bunch of information, your flight information, contact information. And if you arrive in LA without completing this form, there is a $500 fine. So make sure you do this. And it will not give you a PDF or a certain page once you're done with it. It will just give you like the green bar that says, "Think you have successfully answered this form." Just take a screenshot just to prove, just to make sure you have proof that you actually did it, or else you're gonna be fined $500. And it's that easy. Domestic flights, or at least mine from Davao to Manila, was socially distanced. The seats were socially distanced. And then the Manila to LA, this is exciting because I actually flew business class this time. This is my first time, and I was so excited, and I can't wait to share the whole experience to you on my next video next week. So yeah, that is all the requirements you need to prepare and provide if you want to travel domestic and then international. And yeah, if you learned something on this video, make sure you like it and share it to people who you think would need this information. And if you want more of my travels or life here in LA, or tips about traveling or whatever, then just please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, so next week I'm gonna talk about my first time flying business class, and I'm gonna tell you how to do it, because I flew business class for half the price. And I'm gonna share it to you on my video next week. Bye!